CPS told no blasphemy laws as they're shut out and told they cannot appeal. Hi, this is a cracker. The courts have delivered a sharp rebuke to the Crown Prosecution Service. A Quran burning conviction has been overturned, and the CPS's attempt to revive the case and thus bring in blasphemy laws from the back door has been thrown out. If you cast your mind back, you'll remember there's a man called Hamit Koskan. He was convicted of religiously aggravated public order offences after burning his copy that he paid for of a Quran outside the Turkish consulate. Then back in October, after being prosecuted, that conviction was overturned at the Court of Appeal. The CPS didn't like that. It wanted a blasphemy law. Obviously, only against Islam. The rest of them doesn't matter, but we've got to have a blasphemy law against Islam. And so they appealed. But now the senior judge at the Royal Courts of Justice have told the CPS to go do one. They're not having it. They've told them the earlier decision stands, and we're not having blasphemy laws in this country. And I have to ask, why does this matter? Well, of course, supporters of Koskan say that, and that incidentally includes the Free Speech Union and Toby Young himself, they argue that the prosecution risked reintroducing blasphemy law through the back door, as I mentioned. Now, formal blasphemy laws were eradicated and written off the books back in 2008. The legal question was whether public order legislation being used to criminalise what amounts to offensive but lawful expression. And now the court has sided against the CPS and said, no, you're quite free to do it. After all, it's your money. If you want to go out and buy a book and burn it, it's up to you. It doesn't matter, it's just printed words. None of it's real. It's all imaginary, isn't it? It's all written by, Levantine peasants up on a hill 2,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago, 1,800 years ago, whenever. None of it's real. I mean, the Bible mentions unicorns, I think, 16 times. Doesn't mention a cat once. Weird, isn't it? But, the court has shown common sense. Now, public order offences do prohibit threatening or abusive conduct likely to cause harassment, if I remember the wording. Harassment, alarm or distress, I think is the wording. But it does not prohibit blasphemy. So you are free to criticise all religions. Now, I like to criticise religions that, say, treat women as second-class citizens, such as Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Sikhism. I don't know enough about Hinduism or Buddhism, but probably. Anyway, there we go. Where is the boundary between offensive expression and criminal behaviour? Well, who knows? But it certainly isn't blasphemy. Now, Toby Young of the Free Speech Union said the appeal should never have been brought in the first place. He argued original prosecution was misguided from the start, which the appeal court said yes. Koskan, who's an atheist, raised as a Muslim, but subsequently became atheist, so well done to him. He's seen the light. He's reportedly considered leaving the UK before today's ruling. However, he's now saying he stopped. The judgment removes that immediate legal uncertainty and he is free to remain. And I, sir, salute Mr. Koskan for his stance. Very brave, I must admit. But the case sits at the very intersection of free speech, religious sensitivity, and public order law. Now, free speech must, in my opinion, be absolute. If you don't have absolute free speech, you don't have free speech. As for religious sensitivity, tough shit. If you want to believe in that horse shit, that's up to you, but don't expect me to, and you can't force me to. And I certainly don't have to respect laws. I'll acknowledge them, but no more. I don't respect them. And as for public order, well, if a man wants to burn his own book, it's his business, isn't it? But there we go. Burning a religious text is deeply offensive to many, but it's not illegal because we are a sensible country. There we go. Thankfully, it's been repealed or been rejected. So let me know what you think on this one. I know it's very sensitive, and I know there are people out there that have got religious sensibilities, and I respect them for having their religious sensibilities. I don't respect your religion, but I'll acknowledge it. And as long as it doesn't harm me or cause me to do anything I would or wouldn't otherwise do, go for it. Don't care. You want to go and sing songs on a Sunday? Marvellous. You want to bend over in the street, put your ass in the air and show God your bum? That's fine. Don't care. If you want to beat women up, don't like that. If you want to throw gay people off buildings, don't like that. But who knows? But when you read your books, please tell me, all these things. It's all rubbish. Lead. Show me in the Bible where Lent is. Doesn't exist, does it? Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Bye.